All right. Give y'all a couple minutes to get in here. As I always do, go ahead and set up the chat so I can see y'all. Timestamps will be in the comments as usual. If you're watching from this point and you're watching the replay, there should be timestamps in your comments. If you're watching on TikTok, go to YouTube and you can find TikToks in the comments on the replay. You're so funny, girl. When you show up, you do be the first one when you come. Whenever you show up. I didn't even name the dang video. At least, well, whatever it says on live. So it's been one of those kind of weird days today. What? Shorty didn't put nothing in the description box. Like, who am I? Who am I? First and foremost, let me do this. Bro, you are so silly. Ay, Dios mío. Unprepared. Unprepared. That's me. That's me. Dear Ashley. Y'all got about 2 more minutes. Make sure y'all got y'all's a drink. Your drink. Cheers. Cheers. A little snack. Fumar, if you need it, if you want it, if you like it. And bring your spirit guides with you. Bring them on through. Brad, what am I doing? What am I doing? Hi, BB. Thank you for the likes. We got like 1 more minute before we get started. So make sure you have the things that you need to tap in with your ancestors, angels, and guides. And ask them for a message. Got the incense burning. Got some of that Savvy Sentient Florida water. Because sometimes it be getting a little too thick and heavy in this energy. And that's why I overgo a reading. I got to record after this. Because that reading was so specific and so thick. And I actually reached out to who I thought it was for. And she was like, oh, yeah. All that. That's for me. So, I don't know. Her spirit team like to infiltrate. And I'm not even mad. I know we got a connection. So, but they ain't had to hijack the whole reading like that. Like, damn. But anyways, what's up, girl, boyfriend, they, them? How y'all doing? How y'all doing on TikTok? How y'all doing on YouTube? Welcome to today's reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Y'all are gang and y'all been in this thing. Pew, 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 pew. All right, if y'all are looking for personal readings, you can book at SavyCynthia.com. That's the only place that you can book. I'll never reach out. I'll never be in the comments. I do not have a WhatsApp. I'll never slide in your DMs. That shit's ghetto. That's scammer behavior. We don't do that over here. We don't do that. Okay? So don't get scammed. Also, if you think you're getting a reading from me and you don't see my beautiful face, you're not getting a reading from me. All of my readings are done via Zoom or recorded video. All right, so let's get into it. I brought channeling back to my readings because I feel like it's necessary, especially in the day and time that we live in. And it just brings more depth to the readings. It takes it from just, the mundane lifestyle type of reading to the really in-depth. Not that any of my readings are super mundane, but into the more in-depth lifestyle, what you really need to know, expansive energy for the collective. Okay, so I did that today, and we're going to start off with the channel. All right, so as I was channeling your energy today, for the energy for the collective, Spirit said, changes are near. We can rise with the children. Rise with your chosen. Truth is coming. You have a right to be heard, and you will have a stage to speak. All will hear. All right, so what I was feeling during this channel when they said that they can rise with the children, I had two feelings. The first was that babies being born right now are ancestors. Our ancestors are being born into the world. Okay? And they're rising up from, the grave through the children being born into the world. Pay attention to y'all's children. And that message came through with the 2025 year ahead reading too. Pay attention to the children. Listen to the children. It's now that I'm realizing that those children would be, of course, it's a thing that happens. Ancestors are born into the world, but I feel like explicitly this next wave of children are ancestors being born back, coming back. Okay. The next thing I got with that, children who already exist. When they have invisible friends, I think most spiritual people know that children can see the ancestors. They can see, what the older adult eye can't see. Pay attention to their invisible friends. Pay attention to what they're saying that their invisible friends are saying or doing or guiding them to do. I feel like a lot of you all are going to see that your children or children that you are in association with are saying things that are wise beyond their years. And I don't even mean I know we see it a lot with kids anyways, but I don't even mean talking like they're from a certain time period. I mean things that they shouldn't even have a concept of or knowledge of. Y'all are going to see them making statements that are like, what do you even know about government? What do you even know about, racism? Or Spirit just said essay, assaults. They're going to be speaking things that they should have no knowledge of. Pay attention to the children. Ancestors are rising up with them and through them. The truth is coming. You have a right to be heard, and you will have a stage to speak. All will hear. Some of you are on social media. That will be your stage as a chosen. Some of you all not so fond of social media, not so fond of, being in this position. You will be heard in your communities. You will be heard in the circles that you put yourself in. Conversations that you have will awaken people, will enlighten people. You're going to start noticing that people are paying more attention to you. Okay, so be prepared for that. Some of y'all don't want too much attention, but it is actually your calling to be heard. So you are going to be put into a position, be given a stage to speak, and you will be heard. Another thing that I have kind of been feeling just in the last couple of hours, between last night actually and today, some of you all may be called to remove your energy from certain spaces, certain social media groups. You might be called to unfollow certain social media creators because they just feel like they're wasting your energy, or like your energy is being wasted in their content. Their content may seem senseless. It may seem nonsensical. And you may be feeling like you're wasting your precious energy where it's not, necessary. Okay. I say this because I have just unfollowed 4 people on social media for that very reason, and removed myself from a group on Facebook for that very reason. Okay. Our energy right now is meant to be used with purpose, not on shenanigans and bullshit. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot of it all and see what else Spirit got to say. All right, Spirit. I think we're doing something more today. All right, Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. Give me the messages for this collective. Give me messages for the chosen, for the highest good, and for the highest good of all. Good, bad, and ugly. Anything bad or ugly, provide advice. What is in the center of this, Spirit? 6 of Cups is in the center of this. Nostalgia, a simpler time, soulmate energy, the past. Okay. What's crossing this? Ooh, wait. I said 6 of Cups. This in this deck, this is actually the 9 of Cups. So peace, fulfillment, wishes coming true. But it's funny that the 6 of Cups was the first thing. What it's giving is ancestors' wildest dreams being fulfilled. The past with wishes being fulfilled. What's crossing this energy? Crazy, because we're talking about ancestors. We have the Hangman. Okay. In this deck, this Hangman has a lotus tucked into its belt. The lotus emerges through muddy water and comes out clean, comes out pure. And it's giving me like, this is how the ancestors are coming through. They're rising from the dirt. They're rising from the mud, from their graves. And they're coming through pure through the children. They're being born through the children. What is at the root of this, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles. What I'm getting when I look at this 7 of Pentacles is like they have been keeping a tally. They have been keeping track of like grievances, of wrongdoings. And that's what's at the root of this. The previous reading was about the ancestors coming to collect. I feel like this is a continuation to that reading. So they've been keeping a tally, keeping track. The ancestors are, it's giving like they're fulfilling their own plan. Like they had a vision for the future that they didn't get to fulfill in their lifetime. And in their absence, we have made progress as their descendants. But it's like they're coming through to complete the vision. We are currently sitting in a year of completion, ending bringing about a new beginning, endings bringing about a new foundation. This is a foundational year. Okay, 10-year Capricorn energy is about karmic debt. So for sure, this is giving that the ancestors have a debt to settle, and they're coming back to settle that debt. They're operating through the chosen. They're operating through the children. Y'all pay attention to what's about to transpire in the next couple of months. I think it's about to get real wild in the best way. Okay? In the best way. Tell me about the past here, Spirit. Queen of Wands, okay? We are rising up and standing in our power. We are recognizing our power, growing into our power. Okay? Hi, Mia. How are you? We are growing into our power. Some of us are finally realizing that we have power in the first place. Okay? I'm hearing graduation. You all are graduating into your power, into your ability, into your confidence. Okay? Spirit, tell me what's the possible future for this situation. Two of Pentacles energy. The possibility is stability. It's balance. With the butterflies here, it's evolution. I've been seeing a lot in online. You know what we're going through right now. It's pretty chaotic. But I've been able to take note of the ways in which people are coming together to support each other in spite of what makes us different. I'm seeing people rise up. I'm seeing people stand for something. I'm seeing people abandon their biases in favor of others who need help, who are being harmed, hurt. Welcome to the age of Aquarius. A shift is happening. A rebellion is taking place. And even though they would like to censor us, it's still very much being televised, okay? All right, and tell me what is the expected future here for the collector? Oh, I like, but I also hate when they do that. We're gonna clarify, but the expected future is the Moon card, which is like something being hidden, a lack of clarity. Six of Cups is there at the bottom of the deck, though. Remember when I thought the Six of Cups was in the heart? It's actually right here. So I was picking up on that energy because it was right here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clarify some of this before we move on to our course of action. Okay. Let's start at the root of this with the ancestors keeping a tally. What's this about in the root, Spirit? Yo, every time I talk about the ancestors being here, Why do they be here? Why do they be showing up like that? Death card. Endings. Death is an ending that brings about a new beginning. Yeah, they rising up for sure. For sure. For sure. Like I was saying, there's a lot of paranormal activity happening around me. Someone else just confirmed today that they were experiencing some paranormal activity as well within their home. Some of you all may also, like I've been saying, start seeing, feeling paranormal activity in your house. Y'all know I've been having a thing going on with my TV. My TV been literally unmuting itself. My car with no keys in the ignition, radio was blasting. Y'all may be experiencing things like that. This is your ancestors. When I say they're rising, like I'm not even playing, this is not metaphorical. They are coming back to settle a score. This is on a collective level. This is not even personal, but that's not to say that there are not people directly connected to you on a personal level who will catch a spiritual fate as well. But this is collective ancestors rising up against what's currently happening in our world, okay? Queen of Wands in the recent past said some of you all were stepping into power. Some of you all were graduating into power, recognizing your power. Thank you over there on TikTok for tapping that screen. Harry over here said synergy. Queen of Wands energy with the Three of Pentacles. Synergy. A culmination of the power of many. If you are within earshot of this reading, you are part of my chosen collective, part of the chosen collective. Okay. A lot of you who follow me are gifted. The people who I've done readings for, more times than not, have verifiable gifts that they're aware of. The reason why I'm here, the reason why you're seeing me now, the reason why you decided to click on my content is because you're one of those people. You have some type of spiritual ability. You have some type of spiritual power. You are meant to work with others. You are meant to combine energies with the rest of the collective to cause a shift. We are in a time where America specifically, I can only speak from my point of experience. There's many other countries that are experiencing some fucked up shit right now. That's not to negate anybody's anything, any struggle, but we're going through some fucked up shit over here. And it's going to take our collective energies to make it stop. Some of those other places have always relied on us to help make their troubles stop. But how can we if we can't help ourselves? Our combined collective energies are what's going to stop the bullshit that we're experiencing. What we're looking forward to is balance. The way that happens is by combining energies. They're each only one half of the butterfly. But together they create balance. Clarify. Another card of balance. But together, they create balance. Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, equal give and take. That's 8 Pentacles. We have to put in the work if we want to advance, if we want to succeed, if we want to get to a space of independence. The Moon card is the expected future, okay? The potential future was the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, us putting in the work and creating balance. What's expected with the Moon card is unforeseen, and what's clarifying it? King of Wands. King of Wands is a dynamic leader, a leader who is beneficent and kind, who follows, whose followers follow him because, or them, they, she, her. King of Wands energy, Queen of Wands energy, both of the energies are here. But what this feels like is an emergence of a leader and or leaders from out of the shadows. Leaders who are unexpected. Some of us are going to be those leaders. And we're unexpected because some of our leadership will happen through the esoteric. Some of our leadership will be very spiritual. For others, it will be like community leaders. But it'll be people who no one expects. The underdog, the person who never talked too much. And then when they finally step up and start talking, it's like, damn, you had all this to say this whole time. There may be people around you now, or this could be you, who don't do too much talking. You don't really know what their ideals are, how they feel about anything. And then it may seem like just out of the blue, they start talking and you're like, damn, this been you the whole time? This is the type of time you've been on this whole time? Clarify further, Spirit. So there's going to be a rise of leaders. There's going to be a rise of leaders who are unexpected. Going back to the children. This may seem far-fetched and it may seem crazy. Like, some of y'all might be watching this live like, bitch, what are you saying? What are you talking about? But some of these leaders may be the children. Children are often overlooked, unexpected. Like, we expect them to just play and sit down and whatever. But what happens when those children start talking and the shit that they're saying is some real life, some real life shit, like I said, like they shouldn't even have knowledge of. I'm hearing out of the mouths of babes. Some of the answers, some of the solutions that we receive about this time that we're in will come from the mouths of babes. I feel like this is being confirmed with my Knight of Wands and the Sun card. The Sun card literally contains a child on a horse, a white horse. The child is naked. Purity, innocence, happiness. Please pay attention to your kids right now. They're going to say some crazy shit. Some unhinged, like it's going to just, I don't even know how to explain how I feel. It's just going to be like, what the fuck? Pay attention to the babies, y'all. I understand that this is a big adult world, but some of y'all's kids gonna have some solutions, gonna have some answers to some shit they shouldn't even have knowledge of. Pay attention to the kids. The last time I got a message like that, my TikTok For You page was just suddenly flooded with these kids who were talking about like how they've been here before, how they remember when I remember before you was my mom when something happened. Pay attention. If you have a child who claims to have been here before, talk to them about it. Talk to them about what's going on in this world. See what they have to say. The children are going to have answers. I don't know. I know it sounds crazy. I know we don't give children credit for nothing, but pay attention. The children are going to have a lot to say. What is the status for my collective here, Spirit? You can book a personal reading on my website. This is a reading for the collective. Page of Pentacles energy. The Page of Pentacles plan a foundation for the future. Page of Pentacles is, guess what? A child. I know it doesn't look like it in this deck, but in the traditional deck, the Page of Pentacles is a child. Pages are children. In her bag, she has the seeds that she's about to plant. I'm telling you all right now, we are in a foundational year. Like, we are laying down a foundation. We are tilling the land. We are preparing the soil. We are placing seeds. We're placing seeds right now. Okay. I'm going to clarify that in a minute. What is surrounding my collective? Word, her planting the seed, go crazy. Yo, what's surrounding us is Chariot energy. This is one of the fastest moving cards in the tarot. This is about like rapid progress due to our will and determination. But very specifically, I want to focus on will, drive, and determination. People are getting tired. People are getting tired. And it all really just started. But people are getting tired of seeing the fuck shittery and the shenaniganizing that is happening to other people. I actually love that because just a year ago, most of the collective wasn't thinking about other people. They were thinking about themselves. As long as they weren't affected, they were choosing certain candidates that they thought would benefit them. They were operating out of hate or disregard for other people. And now, as ugly as things have become, we're starting to give a fuck about each other. What's surrounding us is will, drive, and determination to defend and protect each other. What's in our mind and our emotions? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is standing in place. It's standing on business. It's holding on. It's not letting go. It's not releasing. In this deck, Santa Muerte, I guess this is Santa Muerte. I never really thought about it, but Santa Muerte is like placing a person like right next to a bank. The reason for that is because the Four of Pentacles typically represents like greed, trying to hold on to all the money. What's in our minds and in our emotions, I feel, is creating stability for ourselves. It's really hard to not be political considering that politics is influencing us all, harming us all right now. But I can't, I'm getting just this download about like the 1% trying to take everything from us, trying to take our stability, being greedy because they want it all for themselves. I was just talking to y'all the other day with the first half of this reading, what seems to be the first half of this reading, about what happens if we even stop using the currency that they value so much. And what I call them, whatchamadoodles, I think is what I call them. If we all started having our own currency and we called it whatsamadoodles, and we didn't use the US dollar, then what happens to the currency that they value so much? And then here comes the Four of Pentacles energy, speaking about greed. What's the outcome? I'm going to clarify all that, but what's the outcome? Problems, always. Five of Wands energy is the outcome. War, conflict, fighting. If this Five of Wands energy is us, it's like us choosing violence. Like, if this is what y'all wanted so bad, like if y'all wanted to push us here, what happens when we get here? What happens now that we're here? Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Mother Healer. I'm trying not to get demonetized because the way I want to talk versus the way we're allowed to talk these days. But you know, sometimes peace, balance, love, healing comes through fire. It comes through war. It comes through fighting and standing up for what you believe in and doing what it takes to achieve that, no matter what it takes. Page of Pentacles is our current energy, the energy that surrounds us. Well, not the energy that we contain right now. We are planting seeds for a better tomorrow. We are creating, we are fertilizing to prepare us for a better tomorrow. Knight of Pentacles is clarifying that. This is going to be a slow process. I don't know why. Okay, bro. Soon as I start to say this is going to be a slow process, because Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, I'm hearing 50 Cent say, whoever said progress was a slow process wasn't talking about me. I'm a PIMP. And it's interesting because the next card, which is the energy around us, is Chariot energy, which is actually a very fast energy. So this could be that we put in a lot of time and effort for planning and then it takes off. That progress happens quickly. We expect it to be slow. We expect not to see rapid healing. Thank you for liking the live on TikTok. We expect it not to be a fast process. But what we really just have to do is plant the seeds, nurture the seeds, take care of the seeds together. And we're going to see the progress immediately is what I think. Chariot energy. Come. I'm hearing formation now. Lover's energy with the Chariot energy. Lover's energy speaks about alignment, everyone on the same page, everyone having the same values. It hasn't been that way, y'all. It hasn't been that way. And after only 1 year of shenanigans, it's becoming that way. We're starting to see what's actually fucking important. We're all getting on the same page. We got this message the last time. We got this message the last time, so I kind of just feel like that spirit reminding us of what's important. We have to stick together. We cannot allow them to cause division. At this point, if y'all not realizing that it's not about political party, it's not about race, it's not about sex, gender, it's not about gender identities, sexualities, it's not about none of that. It's not about none of that. It's the rich versus the rest of you bitches. It's the billionaires versus you peasants. If you're not a billionaire, you are other. This is about class. This is a class war. The division was just to make us think that the enemy was our neighbor. But we are quickly all realizing, word to the age of Aquarius. We are all quickly realizing, all awakening, seeing that they're playing in our face together. And they have been so used to controlling us through media, controlling us through their bullshit news stations. They've been so used to it that they just expect it to always work. And the gag is, it ain't been working. Nobody is believing the news anymore. Nobody is believing anything that comes out of most of these politicians' mouth. We all have gained a level of awareness that they were not expecting. They have blinded us through division, convincing us, oh, the blacks, oh, MAGA, oh, the gays, the trans people have an agenda. They've been doing that for so long, and for some people, it has been working. But now, they really can't hide what they're doing. They really can't hide that none of the bullshit is true. They're trying to tell us that trans people are dangerous and they need their own bathrooms because of the children. But then there's a list. Of very high level people who have been harming the children. But let's make sure you guys fear the trans people, because they're the problem. Oh, these immigrants are doing X, Y, Z. But then there's a list. And the people on it are doing X, Y, Z. We literally, I literally just watched a video of a bound woman, a kidnapped woman, being pushed into a porta potty by Ice Ice Baby I'm sure they were not in there reading bedtime stories. But who we should really be afraid of is the homie Jorge at the job, because he's probably a criminal, because he's illegal. Not the people trying to catch Jorge. Are y'all paying attention? They've been trying so long to divide us and make us hate each other for things that they are all doing to us, to the people. And it's not working anymore. We're not believing it anymore. We're not falling for it anymore. There once was a time where people would see with their own two eyes what we saw with the porta potty incident, and there would be excuses being made. Oh, she's a prisoner. He probably just had to go in there so she could pee. No one's saying that. Everyone's very clear about what's going on. We are in the age of awakening, and everyone is aware. So they can't play us no more. They can't play in our face anymore. But they're so, I don't know, maybe they're a little dense. They think that it's still working. And it just hasn't been working for a long time. So in our mind and in our emotion, we have the Four of Pentacles holding on to what we've created, what we've built, holding on to our stability, to our way of life, not allowing these forces to disrupt our sense of normalcy. Well, what's left of it, because shit ain't been normal for a while. And the outcome is the Five of Wands, that we're willing to fight for that shit, that we're willing to choose violence in order to continue to have liberty. What is clarifying the Four of Pentacles spirit of their mind and emotions? And we gon' stand on it, girl. Ooh, ooh. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the most righteous king of all the kings. Honest, steadfast, stands on business, loyal. This is someone that we can trust. This is someone who is very, has a very good character and is very savvy when it pertains to foundational matters like money, like health. Spirit said, and like strategy. I would think that the King of Swords would be a more tactical strategizer. But I'm kind of getting this energy where the King of Pentacles has been able to sustain for so long because of the intellect. Tell me a little bit more about that as our mind and emotions, spirit. Yo, the songs that they're giving me. Four of Cups energy. We're not happy about what's going on. We're not interested in what's going on. It's some bullshit. Like, we're not interested in enjoying. Not enjoying. We're not enduring. We're not interested in enduring this kind of bullshit. And when the Four of Cups came out, I immediately heard, we're not going to take it. No, we're not going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. And that's why the outcome is the Five of Wands. Because we're ready to choose violence. We're ready to go to war about our freedom, about our independence, about our sovereignty, about our lives. Like, literally our lives are in the balance here. Like, the shift that I've seen in people, and not too much of it even seems performative at all. Like, people are sincerely out here ready to nuck and buck in these streets. 501s, clarified. It's too many, but I did see the 5 of Cups. Oh, feels like it's getting a little dark. There will be losses. But we got the 7 of Cups in reverse. This is the energy of clarity. Okay? This is the energy of clarity. Like, just based on the events of the recent past, we are very clear now. Hey, Jack Jack. We are very clear about what's going on and what needs to happen. Viva la revolution. Like, we are willing to win at any cost. Now, with that being said, there's another thing I want to say. Everybody's not a fighter. Everybody's not nuck if you butt. Everybody's not going to be in the streets with their pew-pews going crazy like this is the goddamn purge. No, this is a different kind of revolution. There are going to be people who literally choose the violence, and they're necessary. And that's what they came down to this ghetto-ass planet to do. Their soul contract says, nuck if you buck. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. Yo, that's funny. But then there are others of you. Like, I don't want you to think that because you're not out here rallying through the streets, flipping tables, setting cars on fire, like, because you're not doing all that, I don't want you to think that you're not contributing. Speaking life into people in a time when they're trying to keep us scared may be your purpose. It may be your purpose to be a distraction from the fuck shit, because a lot of people are not handling this well mentally, emotionally, and there may be something that you're meant to be doing that takes their mind off of that so that they can continue to be here. Whatever your soul is calling you to do that. Do that. If you just scroll TikTok all day and repost anything positive, pertaining to this, Jasmine running for Senate, like all the people rising up against the Ice baby, following them, recording them. Some of y'all are literally just sent here to be recorders, exposers. Some of you all are literally sent here to agitate through conversation, to say some shit that stirs people's minds and really makes them think about some of the beliefs that they hold. Not every part of this revolution is violent. I just said the other day, and in the year ahead, reading year of the creatives, some of your creativity is going to be what causes change in a revolution, that stirs up emotions, that inspires people, that gives them a reason to keep on going. Not every part of this war will be you on the front lines being bloody and violent. It'll be you inspiring people. It'll be you keeping people sane. It'll be you making people feel safe, trying to take their minds off of things. Whatever you're feeling called to do that shit, because understand that it is all going to contribute positively to the outcome. But do understand that there are going to be people who are called to action in ways that you may not even want to see. But know that it is all necessary. We can't keep doing what we're doing and thinking that things are just going to change, that they're just going to stop. If we want to maintain our sense of normalcy and have a life where we're not freaking being monitored every step of the way, if we want to have any sense of freedom, we have to do things differently. And what you're about to see is different things getting done. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into these oracles. And we're going to start with the crystal spirits. And it's Aqua Aura Quartz, number 6. And the energy of Aqua Aura Quartz says, connecting to infinite potential, a renewed sense of purpose. See, I don't just be talking, y'all. Come on. Wonder and awe. A renewed sense of purpose, wonder, and awe. The Earth is only one planet within a solar system, within a massive galaxy that itself is a mere speck within the vast universe. How awesome is it to recognize the power we all have when we choose to see ourselves as part of this incredible creation, and when we tap into the universal consciousness that continually generates love and guides us with the wisdom of the ages. The appearance of this crystal is a message to you to cease your cynicism and worry and open your heart to the wonder that is your life. How unlikely we all are, and yet here we are. Drink in the magic of life in your body on this planet and let yourself be filled with wonderment. Open yourself to healing in its many forms as the universal consciousness eternally creates new beginnings and generates abundance. Today is a day to appreciate that magic is everywhere. New beginnings, Page of Pentacles energy. That's literally what's happening here. In order for a forest to grow back lush and beautiful and abundant, that shit literally has to burn down. It's from the ashes that those trees grow back strong. Hey, friend. It's from the ashes that those trees grow back strong. So don't think that we get to a place of peace, that we get to this new world that needs to be created without there being fire, without there being conflict. Five of Wands. All right, so I'm going to do the African goddesses. Who got that #1 viewer badge? Thank you, friend. All right. Yo, I swear this card comes out every single time. And y'all see how I shuffle. I just shuffle and they just fly out. But every single time I pick up this deck, creativity comes out. Because creativity is a big part of the revolution. Art, music, poetry. I told y'all this is going to be a different kind of war. This is going to be a different kind of revolution. It's not going to be 100% violence. There will be some violence. But it just feels more involved than that. It's just so much bigger than that. Okay. So we're going to start with creativity. And that just keeps coming up. Like, I'm shocked, but not really. But like, also, like, they really want to drive the point home that this is a time for the creative. Like, the creative is the hero of the story. Seven Sisters, the goddess of creativity, New Orleans, Nolans. All right. Temple of Conjurers, elements of air. The Seven Sisters were a mystical New Orleans family of identical master psychics and conjure women who never aged, but were they? Were the Seven Sisters one shape-shifting woman or seven? Time will never tell. Their guidance says, create, create, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are a cosmic creatrix and creative force. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. You have the power to create planets, so yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here. Let your inner child play to awaken creativity. Creating is birthing, is manifesting. Goddess declaration, I am a creative visionary. If this resonates for you in the comments, say, I am a creative visionary. I think a lot of people don't realize, and even I tend to forget, that there is magic in creation. Hey, Moni. There is magic in creation, and I mean like literal magic. If you fancy yourself a conjurer, a root worker, a magician of any kind, you are literally creating. You are literally manipulating energy to manifest something different, something that you wish to see. So even if you don't identify yourself as a witch or a conjurer or a magician or whatever else title, even if you just paint pictures, you are creating magic even in that. Creative energy is going to be one of the forces that help us win. So create. Okay. Number 35. And this is Queen Nandi, and this speaks about intuition. Intuition. This is something that you all should heavily rely on anyway as a spiritual being. If you don't, you may want to tap in. Tap one in with your intuition. Trust in your intuition more often, because this new world we're going to be navigating, this world that we are navigating, you're going to need it. You're going to freaking need it. Queen Nandi, intuition. Goddess of intuition, Zulu, Temple of Queens, element of fire. Queen Nandi was the mother of warrior King Shaka Zulu. His father's royal family first rejected her. They said that she wasn't pregnant and her belly resulted from an Ishaka beetle sting. But Nandi knew her son would be great before he was born. Her guidance says, you already know. Take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. What is your guidance telling you? Put your hands over your third eye, the center of your forehead, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? And then follow your instinct. The Creator and your ancestors connect with you through your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. The nudges, signs, and coincidences are divine guidance. Slow down. Go for a walking meditation. Be present with nature and pay attention. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance. Goddess declaration, I am knowing. If that resonates with you in the comments, say, I am knowing. I be knowing what I all. And lastly, Inko Susanna, number 41. Goddess of celestial alignment. Goddess of celestial alignment. Zulu as well in South Africa. Temple of the High Priestess. Element of water. Inko Susanna is the healer of healers and the teacher of teachers, whose love for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in foamy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As above, so below, a celestial alignment. Inko Susanna's guidance. Your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take it from you. No one can take what they didn't give. How do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but Goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings, and that energy is the Goddess energy. Goddess declaration. I am always being guided in the right direction. If this resonates for you, say, I am always being guided in the right direction. Divine alignment. The Lover's energy showed up for us with the Chariot energy. So we are quickly all falling into divine alignment, and then celestial alignment, divine alignment, same thing. I just feel like all of us are naturally being guided to start loving each other. Like we're just all being guided into the same energy, and we all have to kind of raise the frequency. We all have to raise the feeling of what we want this world to look like, what we want this world to feel like. No one wants to exist in chaos. No one wants to be experiencing the bullshit we're currently experiencing. And the way they prevent us from aligning our energies, the way they prevent us from feeling the way that we want to feel, is by trying to influence our feelings, by making us feel fear. If we're too busy feeling fearful, how could we possibly be training our energy to feel anything better than that? When you all start feeling drained because you watch too much of the news, or you watch too much of, whatever Ice Baby over there doing, like when y'all start feeling like, that's the energy that they want y'all in. They want y'all in the energy of fear. They want y'all in the energy of scarcity, of lack. They don't want y'all feeling like things could possibly get better. They don't want y'all remembering when things were easier, when it seemingly was a kinder time. They want us to feel fear because it fucks with our energy and prevents us from aligning with the energy of happiness, hope, optimism, and that new beginning that we're all trying to create, this new world that we're all trying to create. They don't want us to shift. They understand energy. They know how it works. And that's why they're constantly trying to fuck with ours. But I digress. All right. I'm going to do an angel number and a postcard. And then we'll get into the personal readings. What is the angel number, Spirit? What's the postcard? And I'll do a song message. That's crazy. I'm gonna take those two. Honorable mention, Next Lifetime and Unholy by Sam Smith. Because what they out here doing is so unholy. I'm gonna actually hold on to these for a second. Your angel number. Bruh, what did I say? They trying to have us feeling fucked up. Angel number 33, anxiety. They want us to feel stress. They want us to feel sadness. They want us to feel worry. They want us to feel anxiety. And I feel like anxiety came out yesterday too. Did it not? Anxiety, calm, resilience, trust, support, inner strength, and overcoming fear. Like, they are driving this point home. Don't be scared of these bitch ass. Don't be scared. Like, they want you in the energy of fear. Don't let anxiety or stress take control, as they will only pull you into darkness where fear and panic prevail. Stay strong and trust yourself. The angels have faith in you. What are your sources of anxiety, and how can you build trust in yourself to overcome? When you feel anxiety creeping in, take a moment to practice deep breathing or grounding technique to remind yourself of your inner strength and the support around you. Your postcard from Spirit says, "Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are and not how you like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy, you act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force things or force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is right in front of you, face it with your eyes fully open, and then you can decide to stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. They're telling you to practice radical acceptance. I feel like a lot of people, not y'all, because y'all woke, but a lot of people have been coping with the bullshit that is going on by trying to act as if it doesn't exist, by trying to minimize it. And more, every single day, more and more people are realizing, like, this shit exists. This is what we going through. This is what they doing. They deporting the citizens. They're unaliving lawful citizens. They're harming. Like, people are falling out of denial and starting to actually really accept what the fuck is happening around us. And that's what we need to do. The willful ignorance won't get us anywhere. We cannot fix what we do not see. We cannot fix what we do not acknowledge. We cannot rebel against the enemy if we don't acknowledge that they are the enemy. So it's time to radically accept our state, what's really going on, and decide what we're going to do about it. Song messages, Where I Wanna Be and Beautiful Monster by Neo. Where I Wanna Be by Donnell Jones and Beautiful Monster by Neo. Beautiful Monster is a scorpionic energy card. I wrote it there, you see, that's how you know. In order to cause change, transformation, death, rebirth, again, we have to accept very radically the state that we're in. Understanding what we are experiencing will help us transform, transmute, will help us shift our energy into the kind of energy that we need to have in order to overcome this, in order to beat them. Okay? Where do you want to be? Do you want to live in this energy of delusion? Do you want to be in this energy where you just disregard everything and pretend it's not happening, where you just tuck your head under your blanket and act like none of it is real? Or do you radically accept it? Do you gain understanding of what you're experiencing by actually facing it with your eyes wide open. And then shifting your energy to do something about it. Unholy. If we really knew, like, I don't even want to get into it, but if we just really knew the extent of the shit that they're doing, unholy as fuck. Unholy as fuck. I might tap into that for a members only reading. If y'all really want to know, I'll bust out the true crime cards. But just know it's nothing nice. It's nothing what y'all think is in them files and what's actually in them files. Yeah. You know how they say that they hide certain information from the public because if they really knew, they usually say this like pertaining to aliens or shit. But they're like, if they really knew what was actually out there, then like everyone would fucking crash out. It's that level of fucked up. And at this point, like, we don't even care about aliens. We're like, okay, where they at though? It's worse than aliens. It's worse than aliens. It's some detrimental, disgusting, low-level shit. But I digress. Anyways, y'all know what time it is. This is the only reason why y'all keep coming here. Pick a number 1 through 50. I'll do 3 of them today. Pick a number 1 through 50. Whoever gets it gets the reading. Timestamps will be in the comments on YouTube, TikTok. If y'all are watching from TikTok, the timestamps are in the readings on YouTube. You can save the video to come back to your reading if you win. But yeah. Drop your numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. Heather said 37. YouTube. Is it a delay? Hi, Juju. Is it frozen? Like, why does it seem like the time is going by so slow? And then I feel like it just skipped. Yo, what the fuck? So y'all not guessing numbers today? If not, I'll go ahead and wrap it up. I mean, I guess Heather could be the winner then. We're guessing number 1 through 50, or I might head out. Well, Heather, they ain't acting like they participating. I don't know what they doing over here. Just out of curiosity, let's see if you guess the number. But Heather, ask your question. Juju, what you out there doing? Heather? Yo, that's crazy. Heather, you said what number? 37? The number was actually 32. Hi, Christine. So, Heather. And I'm going to put a TT by y'all so y'all know that this person came from TikTok and a timestamp so you'll know it's you. What should you do with your what? Life? I was about to say lig, like a ligament. Okay, 1/20/05. All right, Heather want to know, what should she do with her life, honey? What should she do with her whole life, honey? She don't even know. All right, let's see. I'm I'm gonna pick a different deck. Now that's not the Muerte that we just worked with. We're gonna do just the good old modern witch. All right, what's the overall energy for Heather? You might be needing to move, Heather. You hear that? That's a moving truck. Backing up. Back it on up like a U-Haul truck. All right, we have the Six of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. You also may be needing to collaborate with others if you want to have some type of success. Maybe you're the type of person who likes to do things by yourself. You might be a person who likes to stay in isolation. You may like your it's not necessarily about privacy, but you might just like your alone, nurturing yourself, but you're needing to link up with other people, work with other people to be successful. What is this about, Spirit? Ten of Swords. You may have some trust issues when it comes to other people. Yes, you do. Lots of backstabbing, lots of betrayal. I feel like it's keeping you isolated away from people. You just trust the company of yourself. It feels like every time you meet people who you feel like you align with, that you have some type of harmonious connection with, they seem to like abandon you, leave you out in the cold. You may have abandonment issues. We have the Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. Tell me about the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords, Spirit. Eight of Pentacles. This can have to do with your work as well. You may feel like whatever kind of work you do, people are always like lying, scheming, overworking you, playing with your money. I feel like you may have like a manager or a boss. It's given like whenever you get like high accolades, if you get compliments on your work, if you, no matter how well you do, how well you work, it feels like someone's always trying to diminish work, cut you down, make you feel like it's not good enough, minimize it. If you get like compliments about your work, they're like, all the employees are like that. All the employees do that. All the employees are good at their job. That's why we have them. Like, you can never just get your flowers. No one can ever just be like, oh, Heather, yeah, hell yeah. We love Heather here. She's the best. Like, even if it's like disingenuous, even if it's not sincere, like, you can just never get your flowers. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Bruh, what's going on? Four of Wands. Five of Swords. Yo, what's going on, Heather? Ten of Cups. Whenever you feel like you've aligned with people, with like good people, soul fam, whenever you feel like you have a friend, it turns out to be some type of deception. It turns out to be misaligned. It turns out to be like some type of manipulation. So you have severe trust issues when it comes to people. And this is why you isolate yourself away from people. But I kind of feel like Spirit is saying like, it's okay now. It's okay for you to try to make new friends. I don't know what you've gone through or what you've healed through, Queen of Cups energy, but something that you've healed or released yourself from, freed yourself from, is making it where it's okay for you to work with others now. This is not saying like the real friends die. Oh, that's so sad. Ten of Swords energy. Okay, so this is not saying like you're never gonna run into fucked up people, but this is saying like because of what you've healed, you'll be able to see them. You'll be able to see them before, before they do some fucked up shit to you. Okay. Um, but I think that you are supposed to start going out, meeting new people, and you just have to be really discerning. Intuition, Queen of Cups energy definitely will play a part in this. How you feel when you're around people, the energy that they bring, if it don't feel right or if it feels too familiar, like not familiar in a good way, but familiar like, last person stabbed me in the back had the same kind of energy, so I'm gonna just start distancing myself from this. Like I feel like you're gonna be able to better navigate relationships now because you've healed something. So what you're needing to do, and I feel like this is across the board, is to just really use your discernment, use your intuition, even if it is about a job. If you go and get one of my moderators over here on YouTube said, Heather, I am similarly afflicted. But even if you go like get a new job, if you don't like the energy of the manager, keep looking. If you don't like the energy of the space, keep looking. If you meet some girl like in your neighborhood or something like that, and it's cool at first, but there's a shift in the energy, back up. It's like I said, not so much that fucked up people stop existing because you healed, but it's because you healed that you won't invite them into your space anymore, okay? 1212 in the chat over here. So that may be a significant number for you, Heather, 1212. Heather, you got 2 angel numbers. Ooh, 2s are very significant. I said 1212 over here. You have 2020 strength, and you have 22 opportunities. Okay, so strength, resilience, courage, inner power, determination, fortitude, endurance. Draw on your inner strength during challenging times. Your resilience can lead to personal growth. Stay focused and remain open-minded as you navigate each step of your journey. In what areas of your life do you need to harness your inner strength, and how can you stay resilient and focused despite your challenges? Identify one challenge that you are currently facing and create a plan to address it. Remind yourself of past successes where you overcame difficulties and draw strength from those experiences. Opportunities, number 22, expansion, possibility, courage, exploration, growth, and fearlessness. Think big and expand your horizons as far as possible. Don't set limits on yourself or what you believe is possible. Don't let fear stop you from opening your mind to opportunities you might otherwise miss. What opportunities are you missing out on because of self-imposed limitations or fear? 8 of Swords energy, self-imposed limitations. Today, take a step towards something that scares you and embrace it as an opportunity for growth and expansion. So it's time for you to make new friends, explore new territory, go to new environments, and don't enter them with the energy of this is going to be fucked up because everything is always fucked up. Go into it with the energy of optimism, and if people's energy seems fucked up, then you move away from it. Back to Black is your song message by Amy Winehouse. We've only said goodbye with words. I cried 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to black. The part that is lingering with me right now is we only said goodbye with words. Just because you have lost people in the physical, don't mean that you have lost people. You've only said goodbye with words. I've been saying since the beginning of the year, paranormal activity is going to be big this year. Y'all saw it, what happened with my car. I keep telling y'all what happens with my TV. Another subscriber over here, one of my other moderators, just posted in the Discord that her ancestors turned on her machines last night and a whole thing. Like, yeah, you said goodbye to them physically, but you only said goodbye with words, baby. You have friends on the other side. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. So, gone, not forgotten. Speak their names. And if you ever need them, just know you can call on them. They out here. They out here. Your kid always messes with the lights. Is your kid past? And messes with the lights. Bruh. I'm telling y'all, this is a big year for paranormal activity. I'm not sure why specifically this year. I've been saying that there's no more veil. Yesterday's message kind of confirmed that there is no more veil, or that the veil is so thin that it's not about to be a veil no more. Hold on, my computer's trying to die. Let me make sure it's plugged up. Excuse me, mama. Because I know I plugged it up. Oh, it's not in the wall. Ugh. Because I got friends on the other side. The cards. The cards. Yeah. So, guys. Heather, that's your reading. If you want to rewatch it, it's on my YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. On TikTok, I don't know what I'm going to call this, but as soon as it's over, it'll be the most recent live. There will be a timestamp with your name attached in TT, so you know it was from TikTok. And yeah. Oh, that's very sweet. So, but because he does that with the lights, you already, how long has he been doing that with the lights? You already been knowing. Like, what happened? You already be knowing that, hey, Black Lion. You already be knowing that they, ever since he passed, so this whole time, he just been, mommy. I love that. I love that. Yeah, so you already know. We only say goodbye with words, y'all. Knocking stuff over. Oh. Making sure you know. Crazy. I haven't had anyone like I know. I mean, I haven't had anyone that wasn't a deity knock stuff over. I haven't had anyone that was a human. One of my, I don't think that this person I'm thinking about is a deity, just a really old spirit. But she knocked over another spirit guide's stuff one time. Like, cause I was like, is that you, Addie? And she like knocked that shit over. Like, no, bitch, it's not always Addie. The fuck? I'm here too. Moved a chair in front of you? That's crazy. Your older brother moved a chair in front of you? Lights, TVs, knocking stuff over. Somebody's brother that moved a chair in front of him. Wow. I love that. I'm not an organ donor because Black women don't be treated right in hospitals. But I may put it in my will, like, actually go ahead and take my organs. But y'all not finna just be trying to get me if I go to the hospital. But I probably will put somewhere else that things can be donated. It's not gonna be on my license though. Y'all will never see that on my license. Ever. But yeah, let's get into the next reading. Guess a number 1 through 50. If you get the number right, M. Guess the number 1 through 50. Whoever wins or gets the closest gets the message. Nani, you wildin'. I'll talk to you about it later, girl. Janine said 50 off the rip. What it do? 18. We got 13 from Trinity. We got 10 from Emmy. Juju at the door hollering. Juju, you're not coming in. Any more numbers? Christine says 6. Give me that 6. Y'all done guessing? Janine said 35. Janine. Oh, wait. You just said yes, sir. Janine, you already guessed the number. We only need one number. Is that your final answer? Only guess one number, y'all. One number per round. 2 is your final number? 50? Are you cool? You just guessed 4 numbers. Final is 50? Okay. And the number is 11. Emmy, that's you? That's you, Emmy? What's your question? TikTok getting all the readings. Y'all letting them eat y'all up. I thought y'all was gang gang. My moderator says congratulations from YouTube. Oh, she had her question ready. That question came out fast. Is Jason going to message me one day and tell me he wants me back, that he misses me? That's what you want to know, Emmy? She want to know about Jason. She said, thank y'all. You want to know about Jason? Why? Ew, girl, why? I guess we're doing a love reading. All of a sudden, TikTok want to start guessing numbers. She's so funny. Because y'all was not guessing no numbers this whole time. 138, 19. Emmy want to know about Jason. Emmy, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Timestamps will be in the comments of this live. All right, let's do a lover's oracle. Let's get in a business. Low key, I hate love readings, but I also love them because we be all in y'all business. It's linked in my bio. It'll take you straight to it if you click it. Because these love readings low key be a little bit messy. Okay. Spirit, what we need to know. Let's look, Florida water. Okay. What's going on with Emmy and JCN? I'm saying his name right? You have black lipstick? All right, so this is the love oracle, and it says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Oh, ain't you up? So do what feels right. Okay. They said you asking us questions that you already know the answer to. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, so let's see what the overall energy is in that case. What is the overall energy? She said, no, Jason is not about to reach out. And if he does, he's full of shit. That's what my mom said. Girl. Y'all, why are we looking at the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles? Jason didn't have two lovers, did he? He said, I got two lovers, and I'm not ashamed. Girl, Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, look, on the Five of Cups, they're focusing on the three cups that are knocked over. Nah, he didn't, or not that you know of. Because Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Chariot energy is given that you need to go full speed ahead and focus on your purpose, baby. Let's see how JCN feel about you, girl. Black Lion said, what the hell I stepped into? Four of Pentacles. Unless it was you. Was it you? Was it you that had the... Was it you that had the two lovers and you not ashamed? Three lovers and you not ashamed? Bruh. What the helly? What the heliante? What the helion? Bruh. Hold up. What Amy feel about JCN? Emmy, baby. Girl. No, girly. That ain't what the card's saying, my love. Girl. Let me tell y'all about Emmy. She's stuck like Chuck. What's in the middle? What's in this mutual energy? What's up, Kenya in the house? Bruh. Mutual energy. Bruh. Girl. Let me say it again. Girl. Seven of Cups energy is at the bottom of the deck. This is illusion. This is having options. Wool is pulled all the way over your eye, my love. Now, JCN is stuck on you, but I don't think it's healthy. Two of Pentacles is in the reverse. Definitely some juggling happening, but it's given that he really couldn't juggle it all. Let's clarify, because it could be that he was juggling other things. Third parties could be things other than other women or other men, other people. Two of Pentacles. What's this Two of Pentacles spirit? King of Cups. Bruh. With the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords. I think that is... Girl, what? Destiny, you distracted me. Go ahead now. She said, it's my brother on the down low. Jason doesn't feel healthy, baby. He does not feel healthy. Yes, he likes you, loves you, wants you, but it doesn't feel like healthy love. It feels like I just want what I want. Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords, very comfortable with you. Maybe upset that they lost what was comfortable to them or familiar to them. King of Cups, if this was in the upright like this, like, yeah, we could say we think JC, I love you. But it's in the reverse. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Ain't no love on that side of town. Okay, tell me about the Nine of Swords and Nine of Cups. I do feel like JC is stressed about you. Might have some clarity about you now. That's not to say he's going to do right by you. That's not to say that he won't. But it feels like he wasn't doing right by you. And so then the question is, why do you want to be with someone who ain't doing right by you? Why do you want to be with somebody who mishandles and mistreats you? Doesn't appreciate you, doesn't value you. On your side of things, Bruh, bottom of the deck, the world card, like this is over. It needs to stay over. But on your side of things, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, this is definitely who you want to be with, where you want to be. This is where you saw a future. This is where you saw your happiness. Okay. We got the Queen of Cups energy. You see how you in the upright and you see how he in the reverse? The way you love him is not equitable to the way that he loves you. You over love. And I wouldn't even say it's over love. I just think that Spirit said he underperforms. Damn. Which one of your ancestors eat like that? It's not that you over love, he underperforms. You deserve somebody who will give it to you in the upright that will match your energy. They don't want you settling for bullshit. They don't want you to settle for less than you deserve. Eight of Cups. This energy here says that you need to walk away. Don't look back and promise me you'll run. Eight of Swords energy. Self-imposed prison. You stuck here because you want to be stuck here. You don't want to have any other options. This is what you want. This is who you desire. But that energy is not reciprocated. Chariot in the reverse. That's like a car wreck. You got the Chariot in the upright at the bottom of the deck, but the mutual energy between y'all is in the reverse. You see how you keep getting these mirroring energies, but there's always one that ain't in the upright, that ain't standing up. This motherfucker ain't gonna never stand up for you. This shit will be, if you gave them another chance, Knight of Wands energy, this shit will be derailed before sunrise. Don't you think you deserve better than that? Tell me more. What's going on here? Not y'all getting hit in the head with the messages. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all on TikTok. They already know on YouTube. Just because you don't win don't mean you don't get a message, because these messages could hit your ass too. They saying this resonates for them over there. Abundance in reverse. Bro. Hey, let's ask you a question, Emmy. Do you feel like when you are with Jason that your luck don't be seeming to be lucky? Do you feel like you get more blessings when you're separate from Jason? When y'all separated, did it seem like stuff just started working out for you? Because Jason was a blockage to your abundance. Jason was blocking your blessings. Abundance in the reverse. Heartbroken. Oh, Bookie. We got the heartbroken card in the reverse. You may be heartbroken, but guess who not? When you was with him, you was happy and stuff? Or were you living in an illusion with the Seven of Cups? Were you being willfully ignorant to the bullshit happening around you? You was happy and stuff. What your pockets was looking like? Opportunities that you wanted, did they seem to not work out? He was blocking your abundance. Heartbroken. Yes, you are deeply sad, hurt, in separation, heartbreak, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. You don't know? You know. You don't got an answer now, but when you're done with this reading, go sit with yourself and really evaluate what your life was looking like, what opportunities you wanted, and what worked out for you. Did things work out for you when you was with or around JCN? Are things working out for you better now that you're not around JCN? Like, really sit with it. Go through the events in your head. Write it down if you need to. I'm telling you, you're going to realize he was blocking your abundance. And this is not to say that he was directly like hating on your stuff, but when we have certain people in our lives that don't belong there, your spirit team will not bless you with certain shit because they don't want these people to have access to your blessings. I told a story on YouTube before. I went a whole like 2 years without a fucking car. Was looking for a car, had a good job, had the means to buy a car. For whatever reason, I just could not get a car. As soon as I put my ex out, I'm talking about within 2 days, I had a car. Didn't even have a down payment when I walked into the dealership. Credit is trash. Drove home in a new truck. A newer truck than the one that I lost. After I put that fool out. So it may not be directly blocking you, but there are certain energies that can't be around you when your spirit team wants to bless you. Your last oracle is the Mask card. Not showing your true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretend, delude, and gaslight. The boy was being fake with you, was masking, was pretending to be something that he wasn't, or pretending to be able to provide something to you that he couldn't provide. I really want you to sit and evaluate your relationship, because I think that what's happening is you're remembering it happier than it was. You're highlighting the good things, but there's a reason why y'all are in separation. It wasn't all good. You weren't all happy. You got 2 angel numbers. Bruh. First angel number, 8989. What it say? You are worthy. You are worthy. In case you didn't hear me, you are worthy. By the way, you are worthy. Self-worth, belief, empowerment, letting go, confidence, inner strength. Heavy on the letting go. Let go of limiting beliefs. That's that 8 of Swords energy that you sitting up here in. Let go of limiting beliefs that hold you back. When you believe in yourself, you open doors to possibilities and growth. What limiting beliefs are stopping you from achieving your goals, and how can you begin to believe in your own worth? Write down one limiting belief you hold about yourself and then challenge it by writing a positive affirmation. Practice this daily to build your confidence and your sense of self-worth. Your next message says, number 4, organization. Focus, discipline, clarity, structure, empowerment, and problem solving. Stay focused on your life journey. Your angels want you free from distractions. Y'all, did they just say that it was a distraction? Said this motherfucker is a distraction. Get him away from her. Get that distraction away from her. Okay? Good organization empowers you to isolate and overcome the difficulties you've been facing. What steps can you take to better organize your life and stay focused on what truly matters? Today, set aside some time to organize your thoughts, plans, and environment, allowing yourself to tackle challenges with clarity and purpose. Okay? And what is your song message? Your song message is by Rich Homie Quan. The difference between me and you. It's giving that there's a big difference between you and him. You might have a little bit more goals, a little bit more aspirations, a lot more that you want to do with your life. And they needed to remove young homie to get you focused, to get you back on track, to put you back in alignment with your purpose. Chariot energy. This motherfucker was derailing you. Bottom of the deck was the Chariot in the upright. Pay attention to your dreams too. You got the Four of Swords underneath that. Your spirit team is communicating with you through your dreams. Juju got his call under the door. Your spirit team is communicating with you about your dreams, about the direction your life is supposed to be taking. This person was derailing your purpose. They needed him out the way. They said, yeah, that way. You're meant for bigger. You're meant for better. Okay. So we don't care about Jason. I understand if you love him, you got feelings for him, you stuck on him, you thought y'all was gonna have a future. I get that. Cry about it, mourn it, do all the things. There's nothing wrong with feeling your feelings. There's nothing wrong with that. But understand that you are meant for something a whole lot bigger than Jason. When you accomplish what you're meant to accomplish, you're not even gonna be fucking thinking about Jason. Jason who? We don't know him. Sorry to that man. We don't know that man. Somebody just reminded me of that earlier today in the live. But literally, that's gonna be the energy. Like, I don't know that man. Jason who? I'm out here hanging out with Rihanna. We tearing up Fenty right now. She giving me all the bras, all the draws. She giving me facials and all that shit. I'm not worried about Jason. I'm hanging out with Robin Fenty today. Like, you meant to be doing something way bigger than worrying about his dusty butt. Okay? Nani said, yes. You either gotta win one by guessing the closest. Okay, okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna do one more. It happened recently. What you talking about happened recently? You went shopping with Rihanna? Oh, the ancestor thing. They was talking to you in your dreams recently? Is that what you was talking about? Yeah. They be trying to tell us stuff. Y'all better be listening. When ancestors be talking to y'all? Oh, the breakup? Oh, girl, it's still fresh. Girl, don't worry about him. When ASAP Rocky hook you up with one of his friends, you ain't gonna be studying that boy. Leave that boy where he is. Don't cry over him, honey. And if he call you, don't answer that shit. Don't be weak. Don't answer that shit. Cry about it, mourn it. Get yourself together, and then go get rich. Like, why worry about Jason when you could be rich? All right. Oh, y'all already guessing the numbers. I ain't even say that yet. Okay. We got 3. We got 39. We got 44. Guess y'all's numbers, TikTok. 1 through 50. You're very welcome. Happy healing. Fuck that motherfucker. Get money. Fuck bitches. Numbers 1 through 50, y'all. TikTok ain't trying to get the numbers. They ain't trying to win. Ain't nobody dropped a number. Y'all might be able to get one this time. Y'all might be able to get one, YouTube. My wine all hot. Hot ass Sauvignon Blanc. It's still tasty. TikTok, y'all done guessing? Y'all don't want no readings on TikTok? All right, I'm finna just pull it in. Let me shuffle this last little part. 1 through 50. Timestamps will be on YouTube in the live. 1 through 50. Even if you don't win, stick around for the message. It might be about you. Destin, whatever your last number is, if you guess more than one, I'm taking your last number. Is it Latrice? I can't see. Yeah, Latrice. Latrice, I need a number that's less than 50. 50 or less. You guessed 55. Okay, 49, 40. Nobody said 40 or 49 over here. Okay. I feel like, let me put that back. I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like I've already, the one that I just touched, I feel like I just pulled that one. I don't know why. Out of all these numbers, I just feel that. Okay, what is the number, Spirit? Give this reading to whoever really need it, and if they don't win, let whoever need to get hit with this message get hit with it dang. Bruh. Let me see what they got over here. The number is 5. That Latrice, if you would have just dropped one of them 5s off, you would have had it, boo. It's 55. So who's the closest? Harry said 8. Is there a number closer than that? Nani said 3. You said, Juju, hold your head up, big homie. I might let him in, but he gonna sashay across this desk in the middle of the reading. So Nani, well, for those of y'all who don't know Nani, she's usually a very gracious queen. So when she wins, are you doing that today? Am I finna upset everybody because you're gonna be like, actually, I want a personal. So Nani is actually the winner. But usually when Nani wins, she does a collective reading for everybody. But we'll see how she feels today. Nani, no pressure. If you want a personal, it's your win. You won, girl. What are you talking about? What happened? Do you want a personal, or do you want to give a collective for everybody? I did 3. I'm doing 3 readings. TikTok, y'all had 2 of the 3 readings. So I guess Spirit said somebody on YouTube need to win. Nani, do you want a collective or no? You won. The number was 5. For those of y'all on TikTok, I go live almost every day. Thank you, Jade. I just started going both a dual live. Okay, so y'all will see me more on TikTok. But if you want to subscribe to my YouTube, there's more content there. Over 2,000 videos, I think. Bitch can't work in. But yeah. So make sure y'all subscribe. The link is in my bio. The collective messages can be a little bit heavy, but it's going to be what you need to hear. All right, let's get into it. Spirit, what's up for the collective? Nani says she's open. So Spirit, anybody who needs this message, hit their ass upside the head. Let's go. What is the message for my collective? Ooh, ooh, guys. You're getting some information about the past coming in very quickly. Could be a person from the past. It could be something pertaining to your childhood. Could be in the form of a download. Could be an email. Could be a phone call. There's some type of communication about your past showing up. Dang, that's crazy. As I'm shuffling these cards right now, one of the cards are flipped upright, and it is the Six of Cups, which was your overall energy. Heavy past energy showing up for y'all right now. I don't know who this is, what it's about, what they want. I don't know. Let's see. What you want? Who is this? What's this, spirit? This might be a test of y'all's strength. They might be bringing somebody from the past to test your strength, to test your resolve. It might be somebody you don't want back. Maybe you do want back, but you know they ain't no good for you, that you don't need them. It might be someone who challenged you in your past. Could be family, friend, whoever. But this might just be a test to be like, how are you going to handle this? Like, spirit, I want to see how you going to handle it when we bring this person around. There may be a lesson that they were meant to learn, that you were meant to learn from your engagement with this person. And they're bringing this person around to see if you learned a lesson or not. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, some silence gonna be broken. I don't know if y'all had this person blocked. I don't know if y'all just been distancing yourself from somebody, but somebody is about to chat upon you. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. You know what I'm getting from this? Somebody from your past needs your help. And for some of you, that's what I'm getting from the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Like, for some of you, I think that you are supposed to help them. For some of you, the test is not to help them. In your past, you all have been overgiving to someone or something. And Spirit wants to see if you have learned to stop pouring so much into people who haven't been pouring into you. If your issue is that you haven't been helping people, I don't beg anybody, especially not a deity, Adrian. Have a good day. If your energy has been that you're the type that has always given too much, they want you to pull back. If you're the type who's been selfish, they want you to not give to this person, is what I feel. So this is like really a test. As long as it's not your BM, you'll live. Even if it is your BM, you will live. 1218 may be a significant angel number. Just for those of y'all on TikTok who are new, we don't have no beef with Jesus over here. He is the homie, but we also don't do the religious, like, don't come over here trying to turn people to Jesus. If that's where they want to be, then let them go there. But we're not bothering nobody. Everybody got religious beliefs that are different. They got spiritual beliefs that are different. Let them have their beliefs. Eight of Pentacles energy. I feel like you all are in a place to help. You do have the ability to help with whatever this person from your past wants or needs. Queen of Cups right underneath that. You may even have the desire to help them. But again, each one of your tests is different. Some of y'all overgive and they need you to not do that this time when you're tested. Some of you all refuse to give or help anybody. And y'all are in a position right now based on whatever it is you're supposed to do. You're either in a position to help or you're not And if you're not in a position to help, I feel like you're part of the group of people that is the overgivers. Even not being in a position to help, you will try to find a way to help. 11:11 on the time right now. Even in a position where you're not able to help, you will try to find a way to help. And Spirit needs you to stop taking from yourself to pour into others who wouldn't even do the same for you. Okay? Let's clarify a little bit. Spirit, tell me about the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Five of Cups in reverse. They might want to apologize, whoever this person is. They may want to apologize, or definitely going to want to take a walk down memory lane to recap what happened between you all. Maybe express some type of regret. That doesn't mean that they should be welcome into your life. That's not what that means. So if they have done something to you that is detrimental, don't think that that means that they should come back because they apologized. Okay. Ace of Swords. Tell me about the communication. What's the communication? Eight of Wands. They might want to come see you. Eight of Wands is also a card of communication as well. So like, this might be digital communication, but I'm also getting this energy where it's like diarrhea of the mouth. Like once they start talking to you, it's like they're going to start exploding all over you. And I'm sorry that I did this, and I shouldn't have been like that, and I just you might be like, okay. Don't okay, Spirit said for some of y'all, if that's the energy, they're feeling like if they purge on you like that, that's going to be able to coerce you into a relationship with them again. Also, you may not have known all the details, like all the facts. They may be wanting to admit some things to you. This is a collective reading right now. Take what resonates. They may want to admit some things to you. Ooh, for some of you all, there are things that you suspected that they denied. They may be coming forward to you now to be like, actually, you know how you thought I cheated? I did. I'm sorry. It's been eating me up ever since. Whatever. Like they may be confirming some things for you that you knew and that you were gaslighted out of believing. Something to that effect. Ace of Cups. They want a new beginning. Whoever this is, they want a new beginning with you. They want a new beginning. I think they've had, oh my God, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They want a new beginning with you. Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. They want a new beginning with you. I'm getting that they've just had like a lot of time to marinate, to stew, to really think about like life without you. And I just think that they're in regret, maybe realizing that life could have been better if they wouldn't have played with you. Self-indulgence. Focus on yourself, Spirit said. Focus on yourself, honey. Focus on yourself. Self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Dragonfly, I told you. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. They're going to want to bring some things to light. They're going to want to tell you some things that they gaslit you out of believing, or maybe that your intuition was telling you, but you just never had proof. I feel like there's going to be some admissions of guilt. Some people are going to feel the need to confess. Abundance technically landed in the reverse. So I kind of feel like they may be struggling with money. But abundance, keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. It's giving like thanks but no thanks. Like, thank you for telling me all that. But I don't think Spirit wants you to pursue anything beyond the conversation that you're about to receive from this person. Yeah, Harry. Dumped on. Somebody may really be like trauma dumping. Let's see what their intentions are, actually. What's the intentions of the person coming towards my collective? The card, I see another card that's face up and it says, I'm sorry. I need to apologize. Definitely an apology coming through. I'm hearing stand on it by K1. It's like, yeah, it's okay or whatever that you want to tell me all of this, but like stand on what you did, stand on what you said. Imposter in reverse. I'm not who you think I am. I think this person is exactly who you think they are, and they're trying to convince you otherwise. And what else? Small favor in reverse. They're coming towards you hoping that you can help them with something. Something small is going to turn into a much bigger favor, or it's going to be prolonged. Like, I just need to, can I just sleep on your couch for a week? That's going to be a year. Can you just give me a couple dollars? They're going to keep asking you for a couple dollars for the next few months. They're exactly who you think they are. Whoever you remember them to be, they're exactly that. Bruh, in dishonesty, I will withhold information from you for my own benefit. And Spirit says, goodbye. It is time for us to part ways. So after this conversation, it's like a final goodbye. Like, bottom of the deck says future. It's time for you to focus on your future. You're thinking ahead. It says wondering what our future will be. You're not wondering about what y'all's future will be. They might be, but Spirit said they're an imposter. They're exactly who you think they are. Any small favor done for this person is going to turn into a bigger favor. They're very dishonest, and it is time to part ways with this person. It's time to say goodbye. Let's get an angel number. Your angel number is 23. And it's the energy of creativity. So on the one hand, I'm getting like maybe your creativity is taking you places, it's giving you more visibility. And this person thinks you got a bag. They think you got something to benefit them, something that they can try to gain. Something they can gain from. But I'm also getting like this person's going to be creative with the story that they tell. Okay, they're going to be trying to shenaniganize, like dishonesty came out here. This person is an imposter. They're going to get real creative with the story they're about to tell you. They may confess some type of truth to you and confirm some things from the past to try to gain your trust. But what they're about to say after this is going to be some creative ass shit. Absolutely a trickster. Absolutely a trickster. Creativity, talents, joy, unique inspiration, expression, and enjoyment. Embrace your creativity and talents to bring happiness into your life and to those around you. Relax and start enjoying life. Your unique creativity can bring joy to others. Some of them miss the joy that you bring. They miss being around you. They miss your energy. They miss your talent and being associated with you because you are talented. How can you channel your creativity to enhance your own happiness and positively impact those around you? Engage in creative activity that you enjoy, such as painting, writing, or crafting, and share the results with someone to spread joy and inspiration. It's really giving me that some of you all's creativity, some of you all's talent is giving y'all more visibility, and they want alignment with you. They want connection with you. They want to be able to say, oh yeah, I know them. Oh yeah, that's my girlfriend. That's my boyfriend. Yeah, we dating. Like, they want association with you so that they can try to benefit from you in some way. As far as demons go, demons can be good. Demons can be bad. They all have their purpose. We got to stop using that word so freely. Okay. Some of y'all need to study demonology because demons are not what you think they are. But I digress. That's another chapter for another day. Let's get these song messages out here. Remember when I said they was going to be creative? I think that what they're going to tell you is going to have so much detail and so much complexity, because the first song message that y'all got is Other Side of the Game by Erykah Badu. Don't worry, babe. I know there's confusion. God's gonna see us through, yeah. Peace after revolution. Is the channeled message complicated or complex situation? They're gonna try to come at you with like so much detail and so much complexity to whatever bullshit story they're gonna tell you. Like, ew, that's my ex birthday, Nani. One of the Sagittariuses that I hate. Same birthday. Run away. Spirit say run away from this fool. Run away from them. Let's have a toast for the D-bags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the scumbags. Every one of them that I know. Let's have a toast for the jerk-offs who will never take work off. I got a plan. Run away fast as you can. Why? Because they always find something wrong. Yeah, leave this person where they at. Because there's always something wrong with them. It's going to always be something wrong. That's why they're going to need to borrow more money and more money. That's why that small favor going to turn into a bigger favor and a bigger favor and a bigger favor. Your last song message. This person is probably very psycho. I lose control when you're not here with me. Yo, this person, I don't know how long the separation has been, but they just might be a control freak. They don't like not knowing what you got going on. They don't like not having access to you. They don't like not having the ability to try to control any part of your life. It drives them crazy. This person is going to manipulate, shenanigans, make up shit, need a reason to have proximity to you. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Juju got something to say. Let's see. Juju, come on here, boy. Come on here, boy. Since you want to come in so bad. Since you want to know what we got going on in here so bad. Hey. Don't come in here acting up because you know I got that blicky on me. So sad that people are miserable. Indeed. Come here, Mom. Come here, Papa. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. You wanted to come in here so bad? Come here. Come on. Come here. Are you in here just to be a disruptor? Because he will knock over the light. He will fuck some shit up. He really just wanted the door open because he just walked back out. Juju, I let you in here. Come on. Come say hi to everybody. Come here. Come here, Juju. Come on. Come on. I don't know why I happen like this. I am going to win the blood of Jesus. Okay. All right, Janine. Thank you, girl. Come here. Come here, Joopy. Say hi to everybody. He be acting like a cat. He's such a cat. Look at him. Now, if y'all wasn't here, like if I wasn't live, like as soon as I turn off the live, he hops right up on here and starts rubbing on me and kissing on me. But now because y'all here and y'all watching, he like totally disregard me. I know he's spiritual as fuck. He's a spiritual ass cat. Earlier, I was watching this video by Jolly Good Ginger, and at the end of the video, there was a veteran, and like the way that he was about to cry, he was just like You could just like feel his outrage and his like pain, like based on the bullshit that's happening in the world. And I was like immediately like start like tears just start falling down my face. Juju pops out of nowhere and just starts loving on me. I told y'all he liked to lay underneath my altars. He likes to be in this room specifically, like wherever all my spiritual things are, my crystals, my candles, my altars. He likes to be in this space. He likes to be in this space. This is a spiritual ass cat. I'm sure that he's a familiar. I mean, I'm sure Hazel is too, but he's a bit more overt. But that's my orange cat. I don't know if he'll come back or not. Anyways, how y'all feeling tonight? What y'all think about the reading? How y'all feeling in general? About what's going on in the world? About what's just going on in your life? I got a couple seconds to chit chat with y'all. If y'all want to. Otherwise, I'll go. I'll take my things and go. Juju, like he's right now, I haven't set up my closet yet, but all of my shit is in there, and he's just meandering through all of my spiritual shit. Hey, handsome kitty cat. Hey, handsome. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Come here. You so funny acting. Cats be so fucking funny acting. So funny acting. I am going to do a Virgo reading for y'all, like I said, so I do have to record that because the Virgo reading was hijacked by the homie's ancestors because they wanted to talk directly to her. And that was just not fair. Like, why would y'all do that when this is a whole collective ass reading? They was like, we got something for the girl. We need you to tell her. No. Okay, so Black Lion went to Arby's to try out the peach cobbler. He said it put him on his ass. Peach cobbler rolls was great. Finna start a new job in the morning. Congratulations. What kind of work do you do, Black Lion? Besides being a menace. I'm gonna write in my book. I'm writing a book, y'all. TikTok, for those of y'all who don't know. I'm writing a spirituality book. And Black Lion been on my top. Christine says, I had a cat that used to follow me around the house as I was cleaning, so nosy, along with the dogs. She would only let me hold her when she wanted to, because cats are stank. And he does act like Hazel because he was a kitten when I got him. He was about his same size. He was a little bit smaller. But he was like 8 months, so all of his behaviors he learned from Hazel. So he does act like a dog sometimes. Like, he will beg for food. Like, when I eat, Hazel comes and sits in front of me to beg, and he will do it too. But he don't even like table food. He just does it because he thinks that, like, that's what we're all doing. We're all just sitting here watching mommy eat, hoping that she gives us something. And then if I give him anything, he'll smell it and walk off. The only time he won't do that is if I give him, like, the meat of the fish or, like, the inside of the chicken, like, specifically meat. Anything else, he don't want that shit. He's just begging because Hazel begs, and that's what we're supposed to do, apparently. We're supposed to beg mommy whenever she eats. Droopy, you don't want to come up here? As soon as I turn this shit off, you finna be in my face, ain't you? He just, like, rolled his eyes and laid down and disregarded everything I said because he's a fucking cat. All right, guys. If y'all have any other news you would like to contribute? Harry, what type of shit you got going on? Because it's feeling a little bit disrespectful. A warehouse job. And I do block disrespect. I don't care how great we carried on throughout the life. Boundaries firm around here. And I did notice that my mod put you on timeout earlier. What was that about? If you misbehave, I will block you ASAP. I blocked somebody over here on TikTok too while she was talking about trying to bring people to Jesus or whatever she was on. We don't do that. We let people believe what they believe. Everybody's spiritual path is different. We don't try to force nothing into nobody. Nobody do nothing. All right, gang. Y'all have any other news you would like to share before I go? If you want to know if somebody did voodoo on you, you need to go to a Hugon or a Mambo, or unless it's New Orleans voodoo. I don't know what they call it in New Orleans. But I mean, a tarot reading could tell you that based on who's giving it to you, but I would go directly to a priest of voodoo. I'm a priestess of voodoo and a student of voodoo, and it's Haitian voodoo, very, very Pacific. All right, guys. Well, y'all ain't talking about nothing else, and I ain't talking about nothing else. I'm going to go ahead and do this Virgo reading. So if you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node placement, stay tuned. It'll be on the channel, on the YouTube channel. If y'all watching on TikTok and y'all not subscribed to my YouTube, go subscribe. Turn your notification bells on all so that you can get into these readings. Yeah. Harry Hooven, you're from Philly. Yeah, I grew up in Philly. That's why you acting all raunchy like that. I am still enjoying my job. My manager is beautiful and amazing. He's so sweet. He looks like a little... He's a nice guy, though. My coworkers are cool. They just professionals. They just come there, do their job, and get the fuck on. It ain't no drama. Ain't no bullshit. We all just there to get this money. You know what I'm at? And I like that. I started working on the bar. I was just serving at first. Even though I'm a bartender, he wanted me to get this money for the holiday season. So I was just serving. But I am actually a bartender and I have bar shifts now. So I will be bartending at my establishment. And yeah, it's cool. Money cool. Apartment cool. Cat cool. Puppy cool. Hazel, do you want to say hi to people? Probably not, because she never does. She needs a bath and a haircut. Mama, come here, Mama. Come here. Let's say hi to everybody. Let Mommy hold you. Come here. Come here. Oh, she don't ever look at the camera. Say hi, Mama. Hey, y'all. Look how she avoids y'all's eye contact. She do have eyes. Not the bayang. Her bayang be in the way. You gonna say hi to everybody? No. I'm cute. Just so y'all know. I need a haircut. I look like all I do is sleep. Sometimes I hide under the bed and sleep. It's dark down there. My rich dog. Does she look rich? She do not look rich. She look like she need a haircut. She got locks under her butt. And she need a bath, huh? That Hazel says you need a bath. My baby is not rich. I'm abundant. Say I'm abundant. My mommy spoiled me. But that's Hazel. Even though Juju don't want to be a part of this. Y'all seen him for 2.5 seconds. He an orange cat. You want to go watch some TV? Some school spirit? Okay, you can get down. Go ahead. Okay, bye. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go ahead and do this Virgo reading for y'all. And you see, I had to turn my whole body, Christine, so y'all can even see her face. It's like she know that y'all looking at her, even though she don't see nothing but technology. I'm Cruella de Vil, bro. Black Lion. I'll see you in the Discord. I'm about to bring that smoke. But yeah, if y'all want to join the Discord, I'll put it on the community page if you're new here. It only lasts for 2 hours. I don't know what's that about. What's that's about? Like who created Discord? Like why would they make such a, that's weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. Banging frame. Are you being so for real right now? Like it's giving. For clarity, I'm gay. Let's just say that. Like, stop doing all that. Stop doing all that. But yeah, good luck. Good day on your new job, Black Lion. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'll put the timestamps in the comments. I don't know what I'm gonna name this reading, but it will be the most recent reading. So if you all are watching from TikTok and you want to see the reading that was for you, there's timestamps in the comments. Save that reading so you can go back to it. YouTube, I'm gonna head out, put the timestamps, and get this Virgo reading done. As usual, if you want personal readings, you can book at SavyCynthia.com. It's the only place that you can book. And until the next time I read for you, gang, I'm wishing you all love and light. Now go get the fuck right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, gang. Bye, TikTok.